Good morning, everybody. Day 3, Ozark Highlands Trail. Made it through the night. Beautiful campsite on Whiting Mountain. Kind of fogged in this morning. Tore down really slow again. Got up pretty early, but it's already 6:40. And we're going to go ahead and hit it. Our goal of the day is to make it to Indian Creek, which is about 17 miles from here. So we're all packed up. You can see the flat, dry spot where the tent was. We're gonna hit it. Kind of loud last night, but really beautiful. Didn't use the rain fly, so when I woke up, bright moon, bright stars, really beautiful. So we'll check in with you in a little bit. We're gonna head out. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, whew, made it to the top of Whiting Mountain. Nothing like starting your morning off with a mile and a half climb. Whew. At least I didn't have to come up from Hare Creek. That would have been a rough start to the morning. Still sprinkling a little bit, but feels pretty good out. As you can see, no views. That's the way we're going right there. Looks like we're dropping off the edge. And this is the way we came up right here. Well guys, we made it to the infamous rock house. It's just a little ways off the trail. And I mean very little. It's just right up the hill. I had hoped to camp here last night, but there was just no way. I couldn't make it. Oh yeah. This is awesome. Wow. Don't start whining, boy. We don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. This is really cool. It's like these walls are just kind of constructed around this overhang. Great shelter. It's raining a little harder right now, so kind of good to get out of it for a second. Told there was a spring back here. Well, there is water in there. That's not lighting it up very well, but don't know how good that water is. Probably won't take any. Do need some, but I think we'll find some down the trail. Shh. What's your problem, bud? You're okay. Just calm down. Hey, come here. Calm down, buddy. You're alright. We're going. Anyway, rock house. Really cool. Wish I could have made it here last night to camp, but quite honestly, I didn't have the time. And even if I had, I'm not sure I would have had the energy. Coming up out of Hare Creek was just really tough at the end of the day. And so, great view right out the front. Better if it wasn't foggy and rainy, but you know. This is mile 36.7 here. Alright. We're going to take a sip of water here and hang out for about 5 minutes and then we'll take off. So there you go, Rock House, Ozark Highlands Trail. Check it out if you can. Hey guys, we're around mile, well, between 39 and 40. We come to this clearing. It looks like this would be awesome most days. No telling how far we'd be able to see out there, but unfortunately we can only see about 50 feet. Alright guys, finally made it to the top of Hare Mountain, which I'm guessing this would normally be an incredible view, but we are still completely fogged in and have been all morning. Anyway, we're kind of standing here on this little rock ledge looking straight down. It's really pretty. It's just a shame. I bet this is one of the better views on the trail. And unfortunately, we are gonna miss it because we gotta keep moving. We're inside of 10 miles from Indian Creek, so we're making good time. It's about 10:53. So we've been at it for a little over 4 hours. So moving slow, but it's alright. Hey guys, just a quick check-in. We're still on top of Hare Mountain and still can't see anything. But I forgot to mention, this is the highest point on the OHT. And I want to say it's 2,380, 2,380, somewhere in there. If not, I'll put a correction down there. Not the highest point in Arkansas. I believe that's Mountain Magazine. I'm not sure how tall that is, but I know it's a little higher than this. But this is a really cool spot through here. Like I'm on the top of the ridge. Drop off that way. Drop off down there. So I thought this would be a really cool spot to film. This is the first time that I've been like right on the very top of the ridge like this, where you actually feel like you're on top of a mountain. Really pretty cool. I just wish the weather was not so foggy. Would have been great to get some good shots from up here, but I'm just trying to take some good pictures and, you know, enjoy it for what it is. Can't control this weather. And initially when I first woke up, I thought, well, this is going to be neat. I'll be hiking in a cloud. But now I kind of wish it'd dissipate so we could see something. But still, all in all, beautiful day. A little bit of rain here and there. You can hardly feel it through all the tree cover. But beautiful. So we're probably, let's see, we're at 42.5, so we're probably less than 2 miles from our first food drop. So that's our next goal. Get over there, hopefully find some water between here and there. Oh, so slippery coming down. This is what slows you down so much here. Just the constant leaves, mud, rocks. It's easy to slip on this. So it really slows your pace down going downhill. Going up's not near as bad, I don't think. I tend to run out of breath, but this is much harder to keep your balance. So anyway, I think I should put the camera away before I fall, and if we find a water source before we get to the cache, I'll check in with you there. Definitely gonna take a break, and then we're 2 miles, like I said, from the cache, so we'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, we made it to mile 44.5. We saw another dog up there, so he's really amped up. Anyway, I'm way off the trail. This is where I left my first food cache. Just going to show you, I had these rocks here covering it up and some twigs. And this isn't a bear bin. It's actually meant to store ammunition and guns underground, so it's supposed to be buried. But let me see if I can get the top off. You can see it's got some screws in it. And I've got more food in here, got some clothes. So I'm going to drop some stuff here. hide it back under here, come back and get it when my hike's over. So I'm going to go over here under this rock and get some stuff switched around. Check in with you in a minute. Alright, with great difficulty I was able to get the can open. The screwdriver I brought was a little too small to handle the screws that are in there, but luckily my multi-tool came to the rescue, but still it took way longer than I expected, so it is coming up on 1 o'clock. So we're going to haul butt. Got my orange hat. I'm hearing a lot of gunfire, so stick that back there on the umbrella. Anyway, got some more food, got some more dog food, left some stuff here, some stuff I haven't been using, left my trash in there, some dirty clothes, got some clean clothes. Jackie B's all passed out. Anyway, we're going to head back up to the trail, and our next stop is Herrods Creek, and hopefully we'll be there in about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. It's about 3 miles away. And then after that, Indian Creek. We'll see you down the trail. Hey guys, we made it to mile 47.5, Herrods Creek, and this is not what I was expecting. We came from that way, and I did see pools of water up in those little creeks that flow into this. But I think I spotted a pool down here. So, I mean, I absolutely have to find water. If I have to go half a mile upstream, it's got to happen. This has been, I started at mile 34.2 this morning, and I'm at 47.5, and I have not seen any water except for that spring that was in the rock house. And I did take some water from there. I haven't drank it yet because, I don't know, it looked kind of funky. But if I have to, I will drink it. But hopefully we can find, oh, there's a big pool of water down there. Taking a break here, mixed up some Propel electrolyte water. I'm going to drink a whole liter of it while I'm sitting here. But like I was saying before Whiny kicked in, there is a little bit of running water right here in front of me, and it turns into 2 really giant pools of water, so it's really nice. Clear, tastes good. So I poured out the rock house water, and I'm assuming there'll be water at Indian Creek, so I'm not going to load up with too much. Probably take at least a liter though. I'll fill this one back up. I just filtered one in here real quick so I could just slam it. And so normally I don't filter, I'll just drink it right out of the soy or filter it while I'm drinking it just to save time. I'm so thirsty. This is, haven't drank enough water today for sure, so. But I feel like I'm making good progress. It's 2:30. And we have 2.5 miles, 2.6 miles. And I want to get there before 4:30, so that's 2 hours. If I can't do that, then I need to call for a ride out of here. So I feel good about our progress. We got up earlier, didn't get started as early as I'd like, but much better. It's been a tough hike today, but luckily there's been more flat here and there through this, so I've been able to make good time. But it's a beautiful area. Herrods Creek. You should check it out. I'm sure this thing is flooded during the normal times. I may be missing out on some of the water falls and things like that, and some of the cool water features, but I've not had to ford one water crossing yet, so Good thing I brought those water shoes. These leaves are huge. Look at that thing. See the leaf on top of it. Tiny. Anyway, golly. There's my foot. Huge. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we are still slugging it out towards Indian Creek. Made a little mistake. I thought it was at 50.1, but it turns out it's at 51.1. So I thought we had an easy 2.5 mile walk. For this a little less easy 3.5 mile walk. But we're making good time. I suspect we're almost up here to mile 50. We saw 49 a while back. So hopefully it's coming up. And anyway, quick look around. Stunning color. Just on and on. Alright. We'll see you at Indian Creek. Alright guys. Indian Creek. Mile 51.1. Not much water, but there is water here. And I actually saw quite a bit of water, excuse me, between Herrods Creek and this creek. So there was a lot of opportunity to get water through there if you wanted to go down for it, but if you really needed it, you could have. So anyway, we're going to look around for a campsite, so we'll see you over there. Alright guys, found a pretty good campsite on the other side of Indian Creek. A really good flat spot, and went ahead and really did the rain fly out tonight since it rained all day, and hopefully having it guide out properly will stop some of that condensation from building up and give you a little look inside. Got the sleeping pad and the REI Radiant bag. And Jackie has a little pad from Roughwear, Highlands bed, just to kind of get him up off the ground, so he won't be so cold. And he also has a little Roughwear jacket with him that's waterproof, so if it gets real cold in the night, I put it on him. But this is a great campsite here. I mean, obviously it's very established, but the one thing that I don't see is any trash, and I like that, so I feel comfortable staying here. And I can't tell you how comfortable a rock chair is. I sat down when we first got here and leaned back in that chair, could not believe it. So anyway, great campsite. Creek is just, well, normally it'd be right over there, but there's nothing there. There's a little pool of water down under those trees. And then there's a big pool. If you go back across and take a right, there's a really big one over there. So there's plenty of water around. And I think we're going to go down there and cook up some dinner and eat over there. And then we'll head back over here and call it a night. It's just now 5 o'clock, so it's going to get dark quick because there hasn't been any sun today. So anyway, Indian Creek, really cool so far. Loving it. We'll see you in the morning. Thanks for watching.